Hi, welcome. In this video, I want to respond to a really good question I received from a dog owner who scheduled a session and is dealing with a dog that is already expressing a level of aggression. Already had a couple moments, very concerning, and again, asking what they need to do until they actually get some in-person training. Now, the thing again that you really want to consider is again you don't want to set up or create any sort of potential or opportunity for a bad moment to happen, another bad moment, because again, understanding that once a dog's gained control, a certain level of control, hit that tipping point, then it is about fulfillment. Okay, it's about control, it's about opportunity, and understanding that again you're already experiencing a relationship problem. Okay, and again this is where things can be very deceptive. Okay, as people are interacting with their dog, petting all over their dog, accepting certain people, but the dog's carrying a stress load, expressing aggression towards other people, other dogs, other situations. And again, this is where you really want to create a type of control structure to avoid those type of situations. So what's helpful until you get to the point of actually, having training with me, whether it's through a home visit session, coming here for training, or even distance training, talking to me on the phone. This is where again you want to set up a structure. So again, I really advocate the use of the crate. Okay, again, I understand the crate isn't about punishing a dog that way. It isn't about isolation that way, but it's definitely about control. Because understand, you don't want your dog just to have the ability to interact with, have that level of freedom that way. Again, setting up, because understand, once you know that you have a problem, need to control the opportunity for a issue to develop. So the crate, you want to use the crate, at a really good level. At the same time, when you are interacting with your dog, advocating the leash, okay, getting your dog on the leash. But again, being very intentional with that, meaning that again, be careful in terms of again, once a dog has a level of control, of course they want to try to get out in front on the leash. You want to start to at least start to set things up so the dog is starting to sense that you're starting to take a little bit of control back. So on the leash, getting your dog near your side. Okay. Again, avoiding and things to avoid is using treats, using bribing the dog. Okay, you want to start to advocate some control between the crate, the leash. Okay, advocating a little bit that way. You watch my videos, you'll see how I'm interacting with dogs, and really temper back the emotion and the petting. That's a big thing. The dog you want to give the dog a sense that you're starting to advocate relationship change. Okay, understand emotion, petting, temper that back, like way back. Okay, I'm talking like way back. Okay, and using the crate. Really using the crate to build a structure. Because again, line stuff up with the parenting example. Once you have that kind of epiphany moment, okay, that the child is getting out of control. The child is selfish. Maybe you have a bad moment, almost a point of being a bully or a violent moment, okay? It's the same type of thing. Structure. You're not going to play over, at your friend's house, okay? I mean, starting to really kind of get a sense, but starting to really think different, connect different. So, all to say, you want to avoid the potential for bad moments to develop. But at the same time, keeping things leveled out, in such a way that, again, you don't want to get in the conflict with the dog either. So you start to gain control. You don't want to kind of find that kind of middle of the road here, so to speak, to, avoid bad moments, but not thinking that, what, I'm just going to jump into it. I'm going to start to, interact the way I see Dale in his videos with, pushing on the dog's bum a certain way and really, using that choke chant, getting go. Don't do that either. Okay. Just understand that you have to find the right balance between opportunities where a dog can potentially bite somebody, that freedom that way, setting up bad moments, and getting a dog kind of online, a sense that you're changing somewhat. So finding that right, kind of balance. Okay, so again, I want to put that out there for people. You want to do things that are helpful, but not put yourself in certain positions. So even a muzzle. I tell people, advocate if the dog has that level of control in aggressive moments, get a muzzle. Start to advocate, getting a muzzle on your dog. If you have to interact with your dog, say at the vet or something like that, be aware. Be aware that things can be very deceptive that way, and just temper back that emotion, the petting, all those things. Use that crate. Crate's important to get that structure online as well, and get the dog used to the crate as well. So all things to consider. Schedule a session in-person training or distance work, distance help. Those are things to really get set up. Thanks for watching.